and welcome to Wolvespirit Productions. Do you love traveling through a truck driver's eyes? Do you love watching dog videos? Well, if you do, stick around because you're in the right place. We are Wolvespirit Productions. I'm April.
I'm David.
This loudmouth here is Jester. Big blue beast behind us is Blue Velvet with our mascot Wolvespirit on the grill. Want to say hi? On this episode of Ride with Wolvespirit, we will be traveling through Indianapolis today. I hope you enjoy the ride. You start your ride with us at the Petro in Weatherford, Texas. You start your ride with us at the Flying J on the west side of Knoxville, Tennessee. I wanted to show you something, Lake Pontchartrain Bridge. I want to introduce you to our mascot, Wolvespirit. He's currently dressed up in his spring decoration. He's currently dressed up in his Flag Day and 4th of July decoration. When we say you're riding with Wolvespirit, this is who we're talking about. Jester's house. Jester, say bye to your fans. Beef trachea. Here he is. He got the first one. Jester wants to check it out with us too. Yeah, you got a package, but we're not opening that one yet, Mud. Get down.
Jester down.
Unboxing our Happy Mail. Look at all the packages we got. 9 packages to open. This is my new Bluetooth headphones. This is a little vacuum to pick up the diamonds that you drop. It is a diamond painting drill bit, and our dog Jester is checking it out with us. The rest of this are different diamond painting kits. Light ring, and it holds my phone. Impow, a diamond painting club.
These are heated wiper blades. Basically a high-end dash cam.
This is his Super Chewer bark box. We ordered some Pampered Chef goodies. Projects that we work on while we have off time. The Kentucky Down Under, Adventure Sioux, and Mammoth Onyx Cave. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. We're going to upload at least one new video weekly. It could be Ride with Wolvespirit, where you get to see us traveling across the United States, or our dog Jester's antics, or unboxing our Happy Mail, or it could be projects that we work on while we have off time. The general public doesn't understand what a truck driver goes through from day to day, so we want to share that with everyone. So if this interests you, smash the subscribe and bell icons to get notifications of new content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Well, this is where I usually say I want to introduce you to our mascot, Wolvespirit, or Roadkill, since Wolvespirit had an accident a while back. But we don't have either one on the grill right now. We just have a couple of decorations. First, take spring for a spin, down there on the bottom, and then summer, because it's getting on to be summer pretty soon. Even though it's snowing in some parts of the country. This is May 9th, 2022. So, Blue Velvet is getting in on the decorations for spring and summer. When we say you're riding with Wolvespirit, this is what you're riding in, Blue Velvet, or Velvet for short. Hello, Barry. Welcome in to Wolvespirit Productions. We are at our fuel stop, a quick trip in Lexington, South Carolina. We just finished getting our fuel and some DEF in the truck, and we're just waiting a couple more minutes before we get going. We're getting a 30-minute break to reset the hours a little bit. Let me get the views set up here. Let me know if you can hear us okay.
Want to show the IC?
Yeah. We're using a new mic that we just bought last week, and hoping that it works well. We tried it out Thursday with just David in the truck. And he wants me to show you the icy that we got at Quick Trip. I can't even get it all on the screen. Let's see, back here. There we go. That is one big icy. Hey, Cabaret and Kids Wonder, Life of Wonder. Welcome in, guys.
And our refill ices.
Extra large?
Yeah, our refill ices at Pilots
Yeah.
are $1.69 now.
How much is that?
$2.
$2 for that.
$2.
Yeah.
It's good icy cups.
That's 64 ounce?
Possibly. I
don't know how many ounces that is. Wow. Hey, Dee, the how-to lady, and Kevin, and outgoing Azzy. Everybody's coming over from Super Chat rating. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys coming over. Hey, Hobbs Horror. Hey, guys, here for the raid. Come over from Super Chat. Yep.
Howdy. Can you hear all of us okay?
Yeah, we're using a new Blue Yeti microphone that we just got last week. Trying it out for only the second time. See how well it works. If you guys can hear us okay. We're about to get on the road here from our fuel stop, a quick trip in Lexington, South Carolina. We'll be heading westbound on I-20, going to Forest Park, Georgia. What?
And 12 flavors.
12 flavors. You forgot to do something. David was supposed to wash the windshield, and he forgot. Hey, Mrs. VSNC09.
How bad does it look?
I think it's okay. David forgot to wash the windshield. I can see some of it in the video, but you can still see through the windshield. It's not as bad as it has been. Hey, Silent Silver. What's up, everyone? We hear you. I have that. I love that huge drink. The how-to lady said. Cabaret Gaming shared on the community tab. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Don't forget the thumbs up and share the stream out if you can. We'd love to get more people in here riding shotgun with Wolvespirit. Outgoing as he just did the thumb. We have about 201 miles to get to where we're going in Forest Park. We're taking an empty trailer back to Kroger, DC. And then from there, hey, Nara, welcome in. From there, we'll, I think we're going down to Hampton, Georgia to pick up an empty trailer. I don't know if it's empty or not. They haven't told us.
Yeah.
But pick up a trailer from another driver, I'm guessing, the way that they're talking. And then from there, I don't know where we're going. We might be going
200 feet, turn left on South Lake Drive, SC6, and then take the entrance to the right in 700 feet. Way station ahead.
When the GPS is talking, I can't talk because we can't hear over each other and talk over each other. Hey, Spotless Calm, welcome in. So glad to see you back. I've missed you. From is it Hopkin? Hampton, Georgia. Guy over there is looking at us. Is he checking out the channel?
I think he's looking at the...
He's looking at his phone. Maybe he's looking at the vinyl stickers on the door. That'd be cool.
Maybe.
From Hampton, Georgia, they might be sending us to Garden City, Georgia. And from there, we're on a dedicated route to Cookeville, Tennessee. Outgoing as you drive a semi, you're a truck driver. I didn't know that. Wow, that is so cool. Yep.
In 800 feet, turn left on Bruner Road and then turn left in 140 feet.
David, my husband, drives the truck, and I run the business. Right now, we're doing a little bit different dedicated account type of deal, so I don't have to go looking for the loads.
In 600 feet, take the entrance to the right on I-20 West. Way station ahead.
Negotiating the rates like I usually do with brokers on the spot market, but I do still plan the routes and the fuel stops and keep the records in an Excel spreadsheet that I devised. Spotless Calm said yes, not fully back on yet, or as yet, but hoping or hopping a bit today. And hey, Scratch and Pete, welcome in. A happy Memorial Day. And love to you all, Silent Silver said. Hey, Jeremy D-Day, welcome in. And Paralife TV, Life as a Paraplegic, welcome in. Raid from Tuber. Love to Travel with Wave, welcome in. Mr. Bubbles. Thank you, everyone, for coming over and raiding from Kevin, Tuber Chat. Appreciate it. Don't forget to thumbs up and share the stream out if you can. Hey, $1.
Continue on this road for 189 miles.
Welcome in, everybody. We have about 200 miles to do today from our fuel stop in Lexington, South Carolina to Forest Park, Georgia, where we are returning a empty trailer to a Kroger DC. We did, it's a power only where we are only responsible for the tractor. We go to a certain place, pick up a trailer, pick up a load, and then deliver everything in that trailer. And we had 3 deliveries that we did yesterday. And then we take the empty trailer back to where we started from. It's a little bit different than what we usually do. But hey, it was a $3,000 load for about 1,000 miles. So it's not too bad. $3 a mile. And everybody feel free to connect with each other while you're here. Don't forget to like and share. The how-to lady said, hats off to you because I hate driving. I love to drive. I just haven't done much driving myself in a long time. Thursday and Friday, I actually drove our 2015 Toyota Camry from Kansas City, Missouri, actually Kansas City, Kansas, to Sulphur, Kentucky, and then to Chattanooga, Tennessee, where we dropped it off at our company's yard. So we'll have it available when we have some time off in Chattanooga. One of the things we want to do when we have time off is go to the Chattanooga Aquarium, which is one of the best in the world. And yes, I will be doing videos there when we get the chance. Hey, Jaden, welcome in. Outgoing as he shared on the community post. Thank you so much. And Nora, he was probably scanning your QR code. He was too far forward to see the QR code. His window was a little bit in front of our door, but the way he was looking, he might have been looking at the vinyls on the door. And we do have the YouTube URL on that piece of vinyl. It'd be cool if he subscribes.
Especially right now.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't like to watch his video.
Yeah, don't want him watching while he's driving. Love to travel with Waves. Said nice road trip. It was 900 miles in the car. How do you do it? Get sleepy. Yeah, I got sleepy too. I had to get a soda on, just one soda each day to keep me awake. Code Red is my go-to for caffeine and awake juice. I don't drink coffee or tea.
On Georgia.
I would love to ride cross country. Would love to travel with Wave. Keep riding with Wolvespirit and you'll get to see cross country. For the most part, we stay on the eastern half of the United States, but sometimes, rarely, we go to the western half. And right now, we're mostly staying in the Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina area, a little bit of northern Florida, because of the dedicated account we're on, trying to get more, what is it called?
Savings?
Well,
Revenue?
I can't think. A steady income.
Yeah.
Because over the last 2 or 3 months, the loads had not been paying what they were back in January, February even. And then fuel prices are over $5 a gallon. We just paid $5.099 for diesel.
And that's a good price right now.
Huh?
And that's a good price.
Yeah, that's
right
a good price right now for this area. We saw as much as $5.80 on the way to that fuel stop. So it's crazy for fuel prices right now. Oh, let's do a road trip. You have to do all the driving.
That's what I get paid for.
That's what David gets paid for. I think she was talking about me in the car, maybe. Last July, I drove about 850 miles, nonstop, no sleep for 36 hours.
Yeah, driving
Right?
nonstop.
Well, you know what I mean. I drove straight through with gas stops and a breakfast stop Saturday morning.
And
But
something
other
else.
than that, I didn't really stop.
You turned Joplin.
I went to Joplin 44,
Yeah.
the Petro there, for breakfast. And that was it.
Y'all didn't look around?
No. We went there, looked around in the store.
That's what I mean.
Whatever. And T said, wow, that's a lot of driving. Yeah, other than last July and this last week, I haven't driven in like 3 years. And that driving it 3 years ago, or 4 years ago by now, is June of 18. That wasn't very much driving. David did most of that driving from Tulsa to Charlotte, Tulsa, Oklahoma, to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah, you did about a third, maybe a little more.
I'm trying to drink my icy while it's still icy. This is a big icy. Let's see, back it up. That's pretty big. And it's cold. You need to have a paper towel.
Yeah.
Have a paper towel around the cup so I can hold it. And a paper towel doesn't really go all the way around it.
Yeah.
What's the longest trip you've driven? Me or David? The Triple Threat Firearms and Defense Inc. Hey to us in the chat. Welcome in. Waiting for the how-to lady answer. She's asking me or you.
Construction, move hard to traffic.
Yeah, she's asking me. Like in one shot, or because there was a 2-week trip I took back in 2010 that I went from Springdale, Arkansas. I think went to Memphis, and then down to Biloxi, to Slidell, Louisiana. And then while I was staying with a friend in Slidell, Louisiana, I went to Biloxi or something like that. This was like 12 years ago, so I'm trying to remember the route. But then from there, I went to College Station, Texas, to Groves, Texas, to Galveston, to Houston, back to Groves, up to Dallas. And then I went from there up through Oklahoma to Kansas City and back down to Springdale. And I was doing a hobby that I love and haven't done in a very long time called geocaching. Hey, Bud Files, welcome in. And I was geocaching, finding hidden containers that are hidden all over the world. It's a hobby that's been around since 2000. And I've been doing it since 2008 off and on. It's been a while since we've done any. But I was doing that in the different states. I think it was like 7 states I went to. And just having fun, spending time with a couple friends, and mostly by myself, away from my ex-husband. All of those trips sound extremely long. Yeah, that trip that I'm talking about, I was gone for 2 weeks, like 14, 15 days. And I think there was only one time I stayed in a motel. And when I was visiting my friend in Slidell, I stayed at her house. The rest of the time, I just slept in the car. And it was February or March of 2010. So, it wasn't too cold.
Unless you've been out south.
but back then I did a lot of driving. My ex-husband didn't drive. He never, as far as I know, got his driver's license, at least not while we were together. He was afraid anybody coming towards him in the oncoming traffic would swerve and hit him. So he never wanted to drive.
Paranoid.
Well, he was in 2 car wrecks where the car rolled both times. And both the cars, those different cars, they were small, like a Geo Metro. And he was a big guy. So, yeah, that wasn't good. He didn't get hurt or anything.
His feelings about the drivers that he was driving were out to get him.
Yeah. I don't know if that's what happened to the 2 car wrecks, that somebody swerved and ran him off the road or what. Triple threat. I can't drive long distance. My brother does it every day.
Yep.
Yep, we drive long distance every day. Most miles we've done in a 24-hour period was 757 miles. And that was about a year and a half ago between Topeka, Kansas and Denver, Colorado. And of course, David does all the driving in the semi-truck. I do have my CDL, but I never got experience back in 2010 when I earned it. So now nobody will let me drive unless I go back to truck driving school and or drive for a different company as a company driver for 2 years, separated from David. Hey, Penguins girls, welcome in. And since I run the business from the passenger seat, that doesn't really work for us. So it doesn't really make sense to go through all that. We'll just keep doing what we've been doing because it seems to be working. Glitter bombs. What?
Georgia.
Oh.
Georgia.
Dee is asking, how did the pandemic impact your travels? Well, right when it all first started and everything shut down, it really affected us because no restaurants, no eating out, no dining room options. Some of them were doing takeout, where you go order it and then you take it back to your truck, and that really affected us in more than one way because we're already in this truck for 23 hours a day, and then when the pandemic started and everything shut down and they were making us basically eat in our trucks too. Well, now we're stuck in the truck for 24 hours. We look forward to that 1 hour where we would get out and go have a dinner or a meal, sit down and talk to other drivers, other people. Well, now that when all that happened, we didn't have that anymore. So, we had to make changes in our own lifestyle in the truck to be able to cook more meals in the truck. And even now, there's still a lot of restaurants that are either closed completely, permanently, or they're short on staff. A lot of them are claiming short on staff. People still don't want to work. The restaurants are closing earlier, and we don't get stopped until anywhere between 8 and midnight or later, and restaurants are closed. So we've made changes back in late 2020 to our truck. Now we have a 4.9 cubic foot fridge with separate freezer door that's right here behind me. We have right above that a Galon's 3-in-1 air fryer, microwave, convection oven. We have an electric skillet. We have a electric kettle to boil water for like oatmeal or ramen, cup of noodles, stuff like that. And we have a 2-slice toaster to toast bread or bagels, stuff like that. So we can cook more stuff in the truck. We can store more perishable foods besides the non-perishable. We're a little more self-reliant as far as meals go now. Triple said that's a lot to go through. Yeah, it was. And it's still going on. Being with squirrels, hope you're happy and safe this holiday weekend. Much love. Thank you. See you later, Mr. Bubbles. Thank you so much for hanging out. We hope you enjoyed the trip. We'll see you on the next ride. He said, wow. Yeah, it was a lot to adjust to, for sure. Rough bridge.
Rough start anyway.
Yeah.
26 Georgia, essentially in a row.
Jeez. We're
Nothing
still
else.
in South Carolina?
Yeah.
David has seen 26 Georgia license plates in a row, and we're still, I think, 37 miles from Georgia border in South Carolina.
I'm counting that in a row as compared to what we usually
Yeah,
also do.
there's other states in between, mostly South Carolina, but he's seen 26 Georgia plates since we left 18 miles ago. That's a lot. 2 per mile?
I'm seeing them in batches of 6 or 7 at a time.
Jeez. Do you guys hear David okay? Oh, you're on camera.
I don't know if he's that heavy or if he's got a problem with his truck or what,
Yeah,
but
who knows?
he goes up the hill at 50 miles an hour. And he
Okay.
does 70.
I don't know. We are empty.
You know?
We're only about 35,000 gross. One of the games that David and I play, kind of keep our minds alert and everything, is we have several different things, I guess to say, that we quote unquote shoot. California license plates, Georgia license plates, Mustangs, Mercedes, and then for trucking companies, it's JCT, John Christopher Trucking, Ham, and Schneider. I think that's everything, right?
That's everything.
Okay. And we have a reason for each of these things that we quote unquote shoot.
Georgia.
And I wish, who's it always want the stories from you, trucking stories? Robin? You holler with Robin?
No,
Or is it Lainey?
Lady.
That was Robin that wanted the stories. Wish they were here.
It was Lady that kept asking for stories.
Lainey was the one always asking questions.
Uh-huh.
And we're just passing mile marker 34 on I-20 westbound. And Randy says we're in Batesburg, South Carolina at the moment. That's probably the closest town that she sees. Yeah. Is anybody having barbecues or anything like that today? Or yesterday, this weekend? This last weekend? triple threat said no barbecue.
The first burger we delivered out was having barbecue.
Really?
Yep. That barbecue grill sitting out front.
Well, we should have got some from them. We're technically Kroger employees this weekend, right?
It was for customers.
Oh, it's for customers?
Uh-huh.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Because when I came back out, the grill was empty.
Oh, hey. Apparently, the first of the 3 Krogers that we delivered to yesterday was having a barbecue for customers. And David just now telling me this.
Well, like I said, when I came back out, the guy who was originally sitting there at the barbecue grill was gone. The grill was still on, or I think it was anyway. It was still very hot,
Yeah.
and it was all still set up, ready to go.
Huh. Hey, Stephanie, welcome in. Where's my icy? Back at the QT. The one in Lexington, South Carolina, where we got fuel. Oops. Oh, wait. Lost the front camera.
That's the prime camera.
Yeah, that's the one you really want to see. Okay.
Where, Georgia?
Try and get the front camera loaded back up here.
Brain freeze.
Uh-oh, David got brain freeze.
All 3 of these are Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm about to say more.
Stephanie said boo. Sorry, Stephanie. Okay.
Okay. All 4 of those are Georgia now.
Okay.
The South Carolina got off the freeway. Make that 5.
Okay. Finally got the front camera back. Yeah, I know, David. That's why I wrapped a paper towel around it.
Even
And my fingers are still freezing.
yeah, even through my 2 gloves, my hand gets cold.
Oh, Stephanie, this thing is huge. Look at that. $2 for this. And this is like 2 of our PFJ icy cups that we get. Oh, they're put away.
Yep, I put away. They're 28 ounce, I think.
I thought they were 32 ounce.
No, they're not quite 32. Arkansas. That's the 3rd Arkansas I've seen.
Wow. Where is South Carolina seeing Arkansas plates?
They went from wherever in Arkansas to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah. Where are you guys at, Stephanie?
That's about the only thing to redeem South Carolina. She's from South Carolina.
Uh-huh. You better watch that, David. She can hear you now. We're using a Blue Yeti microphone, so you guys can hear both of us now. I hope you can hear David.
Yeah. Say what if you hear me. See, they don't hear me.
They're asking themselves, say what? Raise the roof.
That's close.
I think he's saying to say the W-O-O-T word.
What?
Don't nobody said woo woo. You guys hear David? Oi, rough bridge.
South Carolina on the bottom of that plate.
Okay.
That's not the right style plate.
No, it's not. The South Carolina plate I'm used to, and there's a Florida one in front of us, has the tree and the,
Palmetto.
yeah, that thing.
Excuse me.
Very rough ride, yeah. We get a lot of that. And you don't feel it in the car like we do in the truck.
That's why I think all these highway engineers should have to drive their roads at a big rate.
Yeah. Then they'll understand that how bad the roads really are and how badly they need to get fixed. And not take 10 years to fix.
And they'll raise their standard for what's an acceptable smooth road.
Yeah. But then they'll go back to the car and forget all about it.
They can never drive in a car again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good luck with that one.
Three more, Georgia. Last three than last week.
Okay. I always thought bigger tires make smoother ride, but I guess not. No.
It's not the tire that makes the rough ride.
It's not the tire that makes the rough ride. Well, you guys can hear David, right? So I don't have to repeat what he says.
It's not the tire that makes the rough ride, it's the suspension.
Yeah. And on the truck, we have air ride on the suspension and the cab itself. And then some trailers have air ride, some have spring ride. The one where we're hauling right now, the trailer is air ride.
And air ride does make the ride smoother.
Older trucks have spring ride, right?
Yep.
But the cab was still air. No, it's all spring. Oy. I don't think I've ever been in that old of a truck.
The earlier trucks, the cab was mounted straight to the frame.
Oy, no. Ouch.
And you saw the one picture of the cab open where they showed the jump seat.
Yeah.
And the jump seat is like your kitchen chair bolted to the floor.
I think I missed a message earlier I didn't see.
Okay. But put it this way, your car suspension is basically rated each axle for about 2,000 pounds of weight, and they're designed from the ground up to offer a smooth ride, not load carrying capacity.
Yeah.
Truck suspension, the front axle is rated at 20,000 pounds. Well, actually, yeah, all the axles are rated at 20,000 pounds each. And they're designed from the ground up to haul heavy weight.
Okay.
They don't care about ride quality per se.
Yeah.
Hauling weight without braking is the first criteria.
I missed a message earlier from Laney, number 1, Be Yourself 320. Today, it's all about our men and women who signed that blank check and died for our freedom while protecting our great country. To the families, our prayers to you all as well. Yes, definitely, Lady. that is what I wanted to um, honor today. And um, I really don't know
Exactly how to do it.
yeah, exactly how to say it, how to express my appreciation, which that's not even correct. I like the words to say it correctly.
Extreme gratitude.
Yeah, extreme gratitude. Freedom is not free, and I'm glad we're in the United States where we are free. And I understand not, I don't know, I can't say it. I don't know.
Extremely grateful for all those who paid the price.
Yeah,
Even the ones who served and even never went to battle.
yeah,
Because without those people being willing to do that, we wouldn't have what we have.
yep. I don't personally know or have anyone in my family that I know of that um, paid that price.
My dad was just the right age all the way around.
Yeah,
He was just old enough that when he did volunteer, it was the end of World War II. So he didn't see any real combat.
yeah,
He was among the first occupation forces in Japan after their surrender. And he served his 4 years in the Army and then 4 years in reserve. And after he got out, by the time Korea finally rolled around and they started drafting people, well, he was too old draft wise, technically, and the fact that he had already served. He
yeah,
had already served his full commitment as far as the government was concerned. So he was eligible if they had decided to, or if his number had gotten pulled for the Korean War, he would have been able to claim that he'd done his service and everything and wouldn't have had to serve again if he had wanted to. But he was never put in the pool because he was old enough. They never got him to that age in drafting.
okay.
He was 31, 32, and they were drafting up to like 28.
Oh, you're on camera. y'all tried the mystery flavor Fanta yet? No, I didn't even know there was one.
I'm not a huge Fanta.
We don't really drink Fanta. I do have a dark berry Dr. Pepper in the fridge I want to try. And a Kit Kat that's blueberry muffin flavor. I tried the crunchy cookie M&Ms yesterday. They're pretty good. Oh, icy. No, we usually just get Coke icy. It's usually the thickest one. So that's the flavor we like the most. And that's the only flavor David will drink.
I love Dr. Pepper, but Dr. Pepper Icy just doesn't. It doesn't quite taste right.
Yeah.
And I think all the soda type drinks, when they're icy, I think they get slightly sweeter.
Okay. Give me the Coke. My hands are frozen.
More miles to shoot your return. Now I can't even come safely.
Okay.
I don't like picking those up like that.
Yeah.
I think the traffic finally got sorted out.
Yeah.
Now that I'm clear of all the traffic, I'm dropping back down to 70. I headed on 72 to get out of the traffic.
Okay.
Because the traffic was going about 70. Oh, we were still flying around at 80, 85.
Yeah.
You start spending some time and attention on the oncoming traffic.
State border ahead.
I was waiting for it. We're 10 miles from the Georgia-South Carolina border, I-20 westbound, and we're currently showing Graniteville, South Carolina for the town.
About 5 miles from North Augusta.
5 miles north of Augusta, which is one of the 3 Krogers that we delivered to yesterday. We delivered to Martinez, Georgia, North Augusta, South Carolina, and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And now we're headed back to Forest Park, Georgia, to drop off the empty trailer and move on to our next load.
Someone we hadn't heard anything from the trio yet.
It said safe travels. Yeah.
have a message from a couple days ago telling us.
Yeah, we got the address of that trailer. I don't know if that's still the claim.
Okay. Address and trailer number.
Mm-hmm. I think he gave the trailer number.
How do you know? Mark? One of the New Tennessee license plates. 551 BORT.
Okay.
Can't tell on that one because of the.
Yeah.
Now you know how to do it. Get one of those covers to protect your license plate like that. And the coating on the plastic of the license plate, when it's hit by a bright light, turns completely opaque.
Yeah. Some of the things he comes up with.
Highway patrol comes up behind you and wants to run your license plate, pops the little spotlight on your license plate, poof, it disappears.
And then there goes the light to pull you over because he can't find your license plate. Something suspicious here. Let me check this one out. Yeah, that's smart.
And since he can't check you out, when he gets out of the car, he's going to get out and hide behind his door with his gun.
Yep.
Get out, hands up!
Yep. I don't think that's a smart thing to do, David.
He has no idea who and what he's pulled over.
Exactly. So he's not going to take any chances.
And in today's society, he's going to not take any chances.
Yeah. Now you can hear some of the conversations David and I have while we're going down the road. Some of the things just pops out of that head of his. I'm constantly over here rolling my eyes. And I can share with y'all. And there's strange noises he makes all day long, too. The more tired he is, the worse it gets. Nora's laughing. What?
There's about 6 different
Oh, yeah.
companies in there picking up fuel.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I think I saw both the Circle K and the pilot truck in there.
Okay. Friday night when I was driving the car, I wish I had been recording because I had a deer run out in front of me in Kentucky.
Now we're going to North Augusta.
Okay.
At
60 mile an hour.
520, we just crossed back there.
Yeah.
We came back up US 25. That's essentially where we came in. So basically about 3 miles south of where we're at right now.
Okay. Oh. Rough road. Oh, God.
Kick in the butt.
Ow. It froze the side camera. There it goes.
You lose the side camera?
No, it just froze for a second. It does that all the time. Oh, I hate these rough roads. They hurt in more than one way. Here, life. Hey again. Just talking to her.
I can see why you don't want to slow
Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up and share it out if you can. I'd really appreciate it. We'd love to get more people riding shotgun with Wolvespirit,
Speed limit reduced
sharing the
ahead.
rough road with us. We're about 148 miles from Forest Park right now. That pickup lost something.
Front end.
Ouch.
I don't know if you have a blowout or just lost the wheel. What?
I lost both phones.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know if we got a dead spot here.
Right. I got 4 bars.
Yeah. My phone is connected to your phone because my phone had no 4G.
Okay.
Okay, guys, give me a minute and try and get all the cameras back up here.
Good work. My favorite season.
Yeah.
When you drive year round, you have 2 seasons. Winter and construction.
Yeah.
Speed limit reduced ahead. Crossing border, entering Georgia.
Most probably last quarter for the day.
Yeah.
Now we're in Augusta, Georgia.
Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, got the cameras back. Oh, the joys of having to use cell service. Sometimes you hit a dead spot and lose your connection and have to reset everything. We're in Georgia now.
Georgia is no 3rd-lane trucks.
Yeah. Anywhere in Georgia. Georgia does not like trucks, period.
Not really.
And especially in or around Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta really is like trucks.
Guess what, Georgia? We don't like you either. Right?
Not really.
Martinez. That's where we delivered one of the Kroger stores yesterday.
Washington Road here is the road that one guy suggested you can come in on.
Okay.
Come in the back lane that way.
Yeah.
The Kroger Road that we came out on from the burger store.
Uh-huh.
The other end of that from Columbia. The other end of that is on Washington.
Okay.
It runs by the Kroger between Washington and Columbia.
Okay. Wait. Jake, Justin, Milo's music and vlogs. Welcome in.
Hey, Justin, make us a theme song.
We actually already have an idea of a song to use as like the theme music for Wolvespirit Productions, but I'm not sure how to go about doing that without copyright problems. What do you do when you have to pee? Good question.
Short answer, stop.
Boy, we do have a portable camping toilet in the truck that I use and David uses when he needs to sit. David uses empty bottles when we don't have somewhere to go inside to go to the bathroom.
They get thrown away
Yeah, those get thrown away basically daily
as soon as
or
possible.
as soon as possible.
Yep.
And our toilet, we change out the bag basically daily. Maybe 36 hours.
Yeah, sometimes a day and a half.
Yeah,
Usually
sometimes a day and a half, usually daily. Nora said lemonade. Yeah, you don't want to drink that.
No, you don't want to drink that much.
And when we do dispose of our waste, it goes in the trash can or the dumpster. It does not get dropped on the ground, in the parking spot, in the grass, whatever, like some truck drivers do. Oh, wow. We got a bunch of motorcycles
Uh-huh.
in the hammer lane.
He's got a Beamer with the NFL
Yeah.
on his jacket.
Yeah.
A Beamer motorcycle.
Looks like they're all from the same motorcycle club.
Uh-huh.
That one on the red bike, he doesn't have a patch.
No.
Could be a prospect. Hello. Thank you, Buick.
I was expecting it. And
Yeah.
it's slam on the brakes.
Jeez. Yeah.
Whoa, babies.
Whoa. Man, we lost one of the cameras again. Yep.
Didn't lose the wrong one, thankfully.
No, I lost the side camera.
This is what I call idiots driving.
Yeah. Yeah, I know y'all are responsible, Nora said. Yeah, there's a lot of steering wheel holders, not respectable truck drivers out here that make a bad name for the rest of us, unfortunately. I'm trying to get the side camera to come back up.
And this group of idiots in front of me, I'm backing off in case
Yeah.
somebody does something really stupid.
Definitely. We have the Warlocks here in Orlando, Nora said. No internet. Yes, I have internet. I have like 4 bars and 4G. What in the world's going on?
At least they don't have SOA down there in Orlando.
Yeah.
Those are just a bunch of bad boys.
There we go. That back. Steering wheel holders, all Nora said. Beautiful sky. Yeah, it's mostly cloudy, I think.
Exit only. Okay.
And steering wheel holders is a what is the
Derogatory term.
derogatory term for a lot of the newer drivers that are out here. They have no respect for others, no respect for where they're delivering to, picking up from, parking at. They don't follow the common courtesy as a truck driver. Nora said she's right by the clubhouse. She figured that out. I'm just explaining for anybody that doesn't know.
She's not about the motorcycle.
Well, I figured that out about steering wheel holders. Me explaining what they are. Right?
Yeah. I don't even think they have self-respect. They They had
Hey,
self-
storage bandits, welcome in.
if they had self-respect, they wouldn't do that stuff.
Yeah. Nora said that's too bad. Newbies are doing that, but I'm sure there's good
Police
newbies too.
station ahead.
Yeah, there are. It's just the few bad make a bad name for the rest of us and ruin it for the rest of us.
Make all of us look bad.
Huh?
Make all of us look
Yeah,
bad.
make all of us look bad. And that's why a lot of Walmarts and other places don't let us park there anymore. Sam Walton's ideology was to always allow truckers. But because of the few bad apples leaving their pee bottles and poo bags and trash all over the parking lots, there's a lot of, it's not necessarily the Walmarts because they lease some of their properties from somebody else. So the cities and the towns are communities. Hello, there's a cop hiding up there. Their governments are putting out ordinances that don't allow truckers to park. You should do a truckers etiquette video. Yeah, we've thought about it. I'm just not sure how to go about putting that together. Finding time to do it and everything. However you spell that. Oh, yeah. That's just nasty, she said. Yeah.
Well, initially start out being one of the, what I call nasty people.
What?
Start out with the video being one of the nasty people.
Yeah.
This is what a lot of drivers do today.
Yeah.
You should not do this.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to find truck stops that's in really bad shape.
There's plenty of them. Yeah.
This is what happens when a bunch of truck drivers do this. Don't do this.
There are some truck stops that we don't even want to walk gesture because there's so much trash and everything. And who knows what else, what kind of diseases and whatever that's been dropped off. One of the other things a lot of truckers are doing, and I don't understand why, they get chicken wings for their meal. And they sit there and eat the chicken wings, and then they throw the bones out the window into the grass or whatever. Well, I walked gesture, David walks gesture through there, and he's picking up all the chicken bones.
Yep.
And these are
Speed
going to
limit reduced ahead.
these are going to be cooked bones, which are brittle, and they could crack and break, and then that's dangerous to the dog. The dog could get hurt by eating that. Now, if these people would walk a few feet to a trash can to throw it away, that would be safer for the dogs that are going to be walking in that area.
Even just take the bag that they brought their dinner out in.
Yeah.
Put it in the bag. Even if you're not courteous enough to walk the bag to the trash can, it's in the bag.
It'll take longer for him to get bones, or we can stop him.
Yeah.
We can't really see the bones, especially if the grass is thick. The bag we could see.
If it's just the bone, he goes bam and he's got it.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah, the guy that's walking across America said he finds a lot of trash on the side of the road, bottles of pee, etc. I had co-workers that threw them behind the seat of the patrol car.
The snore.
Yeah, it's Nora. Police officers, so yeah.
Yeah.
That's gross. It's a common thing, unfortunately. Yes, it is. We see it all the time. And it really irritates us.
Even if you do that when you get your shit, you
Yeah.
clean out your car.
Yeah. Security officers do that too. Haha. Dang sunflower seeds too. Hey, Unstable TV, welcome in. That's the I think it's the Italian couple that do a lot of reaction videos.
Okay.
Their channel blew up last year. It's just pure laziness. Yeah, definitely,
Yes.
Nora. There's a lot of lazy people out here these days. Not just truck drivers, not just, you know, a certain group. It's a lot of people. Irish. Sorry. I couldn't remember. I get brain farts all the time. I knew he was over there somewhere. It started with an I. Give me some credit.
Here I come, TP.
How are you spending your Memorial Day?
You see it?
Yeah. I don't know if they're talking to us or to Nora. Because they're talking to Nora too in the chat. We started this live stream in Lexington, South Carolina, our fuel stop. It's a quick trip. And we're going about 200 miles from there to Forest Park, Georgia, where we're dropping off our empty trailer. And then I don't know if that's where we'll end the stream. I don't know what our plan is for after that. We're kind of on a dedicated account where we have somebody else telling us when and where to go right now, trying to get a more stable income going. The last couple months, I haven't been able to really get the kind of pay we were getting earlier in the year or even last year because of all the uncertainty in the world and fuel prices over $5 a gallon, and it's just craziness right now in the trucking industry.
And with somebody who's got a dedicated relationship with a few brokers.
Yeah, they have the relationships already built and they've been doing it for a while. And they have one dedicated contract from Garden City, Georgia to Cookeville, Tennessee that we've done a couple times so far. And then they'll get us back down around Savannah for the next run from Garden City to Cookeville.
But them having a personal relationship with these brokers, they can go to the broker and say, hey guy, help me out.
Yeah. Lost the front camera again. Have been having a lot of problems with the cell service today for some reason.
Since you didn't have the front camera, they didn't see that. This next exit 183, we're
Appling,
in the heart of
Harlem. Yeah.
Georgia. Laurel and Hardy Museum off of this exit.
Okay. Oh snap! I'm sorry. Pocket did that. Unsayable. Okay, I don't know what Nora's talking about. Oh, wait.
Stan Laurel or Oliver Hardy or both of them from this area, I wonder?
I don't know. I am out watering my plants. I hit that by accident. I have no idea what she's talking about.
I guess it's a little difficult for you to pull up the wiki right now, huh?
Oh, she accidentally hit a comment.
Thumbs down, I got it accidentally.
Yeah,
Didn't mean to do that.
yeah. Trying to fix that. Okay, I don't know how to fix it. Whoops. No, don't. How do I fix that, Nora? I've never seen that before. I've never had. Jeez. Sorry, unstable.
What? Nora did it. Nora's all
Well,
right.
no, I did too because I thought I was undoing it.
Oh, just click yours again.
No, this.
Okay.
Wait. Huh?
Gotta put my gun away.
Yeah. Wait. Rough road.
Uh-huh. Better reach a quarter mile. Or just gotta jump.
Wait.
Should be right about here.
Lost the side camera again.
And right about here. Quarter mile. Not like much of a bump.
What's wrong?
Right here. They fixed that one. All right.
Try and get the side camera and come back up.
Well,
Wait.
a little more than a quarter mile with that. They had almost straight up.
Okay. There we go.
You tell me that's not intentional. Right here.
Whoa, that was bad.
I bottomed.
Ow.
My seat hit the floor.
Yeah.
And that was in 25 seconds. So in about 40 seconds, we should have another one.
Oy. And people wonder why truckers have bad backs.
Right along in here.
Huh?
Right along in here.
Oh.
Come on, Georgia, where's that ball?
I don't want it, David. Shush. Probably right here. See the patch. Yep. Patches. Oy.
Made it better than it was. It's still
I
rough.
guess.
It's better than it was.
Oh.
You got a section of road that's collapsed. Just digging the surface up and putting a new surface down does not fix it.
Yeah.
It may smooth it out for 6 months. And then next year you got to do it again.
And next year, and next year. Hey, Jaden, welcome back in. Hey, Michelle, makeup mom and son, welcome in.
Here's another
I'm
one.
still working on my ice here. See, it's right about there now. Mostly melted. Georgia. Randy's saying Thompson, Georgia.
Yep.
I-20 westbound about mile marker 176.
Well, we're only 176 miles from Alabama. 175 now.
Boy. Okay. Make it Mom and Son saying Happy Memorial Day, everyone.
Rich.
We started today at our fuel stop, a quick trip in Lexington, South Carolina, and with about 200 miles to get to Forest Park, Georgia. We're dropping off our empty trailer at Kroger DC in Forest Park. Michelle said that is a bumpy road. Yeah, you should have seen a few minutes ago.
My seat completely bottomed out. I actually did hit before I heard it.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing on Twitter, Nora. I appreciate that. And everybody coming in, don't forget the thumbs up and share the stream out if you can. We'd love to get more people riding shotgun with Wolvespirit.
Talking about the rough road and why just doing a little patch doesn't help a whole lot with fixing the road overall. Any of us, the older folks who were in there, who grew up watching Westerns on TV for the most part, because that was all that was on pretty much, the good dramas.
Thank you for sharing, Michelle.
If you ever recall the scenes where they showed a blacksmith working on his horseshoes and stuff, he'd hit the horseshoe with the hammer and the hammer would bounce, and the ding, the ding, the ding. Truck does the same thing on the road. It hit one bump, it bounces over, comes down again. It's hitting the road pretty hard.
Yeah.
So past that first bump, every truck that hits that first bump 5 times.
Yeah.
Because every axle does that hammer.
Yep.
That's why having a minor little pothole or dip or raise in the road destroys the road so quickly and so bad. It doesn't just tear up that one spot.
Yeah.
It creates a spot immediately following that. And
Yep.
that spot creates another one.
Talk about Michigan, David.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Michigan has what I call caterpillars. I've heard a few other people call them that, but it's not real common. You'll see a truck that has 3 axles behind the cab on the tractor. They have steer and 3 axles, 4 total axles. And then they have a trailer that literally from where the landing gear is, which is right behind the tractor, all the way back to the end of the trailer, they'll have axles, wheels. They'll have 6, 8, even 10 axles I've seen on a trailer.
Yeah.
And hit one bump, and all of a sudden, just 15 times in a row, you get the double whammy. And the reason that those trucks have all those axles, Michigan allows a lot of very heavy loads to be hauled up there. Concession to the auto industry.
Yeah.
Not uncommon for a truck up there to weigh 150, 160,000 pounds. And of course, their roads are built to the same standards down here of 80,000 pounds. An 80,000 pound road does not stand up to 160,000
Michelle
pounds.
said she can't hear.
An 80,000 pound road doesn't stand up to 160,000.
David was talking that whole time, Michelle. That I thought was working pretty well, so you guys could hear David.
I guess not.
I don't know. I still think you need to speak up a little more.
Is this loud enough?
A little too loud. Okay, she's still saying she can't hear us.
My gain is all the way up. I can't make the mic any more sensitive.
I don't know, David. Can anybody else not hear us?
Somebody else having a hard time hearing? Either one of us or both of us?
Yeah. Can anybody hear me? Are you having a hard time hearing us? Triple Threat said I hear you. Can you hear David?
Yeah, this is me.
Nora said she can hear.
Okay.
Loud and clear from Triple Threat. Michelle, can you hear? Yeah, Michelle's saying she cannot hear. Check your speaker volume. Let me see what my computer is doing. She said.
Yeah.
Make sure you don't have your speakers or your whatever you're using to hear with muted.
Muted, turned off, turned down.
Yeah.
What's the news about that? I'm home in Atlanta. 113 to our destination.
Yeah, 111. What did you say?
She said 113, so she's probably doing something silly there. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I came out and came back in. Now it's working. Okay, good. Nora, yeah, it's probably on your end, Michelle.
6.
Yeah, that's a 6.
I think another thing I found on the 6 and 7 to tell the difference. Tailpipes on the 6.
Oh, they're in the middle?
All
7's
four
on
right
the
in the
sides?
center.
Or the,
7 are split.
yeah, okay.
I think.
Are you able to hear David too, Michelle? Guess she had a little bit of a glitch there or something.
Yeah.
My computer does not like me. Can you still hear us, Michelle? Can't talk.
The 7 one that passed us, I almost didn't shoot him.
Okay.
Well, I looked down over there and I saw the Georgia license plate. I went, oh, Georgia, dang it. And then I went, oh, wait a minute, Mercedes. I am not on that line.
She sees a line.
Uh-huh.
Michelle, can you still hear us?
That's what I think I need to get done to the truck.
What?
It's cracked.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, regardless of anything else, I think that's the next thing.
Wow, you're on camera.
As much as we want the boxes and everything, I think we need to do that first. It's less expensive. Right? Less expensive.
Michelle hasn't said anything, so I don't know if she's still here.
All soft to her. Cheryl, my Bell.
Okay, I don't know that one.
You don't know Michelle by the Beatles?
I don't recognize it. I don't want copyright claims.
I slung it. I don't think you could get a plane.
I don't know.
Try something like that and see what happens. I'll be listening to it in the headphones so that I can sing along with it. But since it's in the headphones, it doesn't show up on your sound, but my voice would.
Yeah.
And then put one up and see if it strikes it.
It won't be a strike. It'd be a copyright claim.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant.
My computer always acts up, does stuff on its own that it should not. Oy. I hope you don't have a virus or a Trojan or something. That's what it kind of sounds like to me. Can you still hear me, Michelle? I can hear you. Okay, good. Can you hear David okay?
You can hear me say, yep, yep, yep.
Okay, Ducky. Wonder how many people get that reference. Yep, yep, yep. Michelle said, yep, yep, yep.
Okay.
I think I just have too much on the computer now on. Yeah, it sounds like me. Let's see here. I'll show you all the stuff that I have open on my screen right now.
Here.
Yeah. And tabs and
The alt key is
yep, it pops that up. That's
brings
why
up the window, and then you could, if you wanted to, choose it with your mouse.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's list of files. There it is. I have games for my son, videos and photos on my end. Too many apps. But check out how many programs I have open on my laptop right now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, that's all of them.
Program.
Yeah, actual programs, files. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Excel files, Excel spreadsheets
Okay. I
open.
didn't know if Excel did it that way or not.
Yeah, it shows each one as a separate thing in that list. Michelle said that is a lot. Yeah, and that's all the time because of how much I'm always doing.
And then, like a couple of browsers you've got open.
Yeah, I've got, right now I have 3 different browsers open, and each browser has 40 tabs.
I was going to say 20,
2 of them do.
20 to 30 tabs each.
Yeah, at least.
So technically, inside
I use each of my browsers for a different thing. I use Chrome for everything YouTube. I use Firefox for everything trucking. And I use Opera for everything else. Triple threat. I make sure my kids don't download any games. I don't really have any games on my laptop. I don't have time for games. I play a couple games on my phone. Sudoku, coloring, like Happy Color is one of my favorite coloring games. Michelle saying to triple threats, this computer was originally his, but he cracked it after a week and we got a new one. He can only use it in front of me. That's good.
No sneaking to the 17 plus sites, right?
I can't remember how old her son is. But yeah, he's not old enough for any of those.
That's what
I know that much.
No sneaking to the 17 plus
Yeah.
sites. You know that a large portion of semi-supervised kids, they end up there.
Yeah. And when I was a kid, it was 98, so I was like 17 already.
Yeah.
When we got the computer, the Windows computer. Because before that, we had a Mac, Fat Mac, when I was like in kindergarten or something. But my parents had one of those programs on the computer where they had to put in a password to allow me to get on the computer. Well, one time I was going into a chat program and one of them put password in, but they weren't putting it into the program that controlled my access. They put it into my chat program. So I got the password.
What?
Uh-huh. And yeah, I kind of used it. I cheated. Michelle said, so it became more of my computer because it is in my space now. And triple threats to make it mom. Best way to save your money and computer is to mine it. Yeah. Of course, I was the one troubleshooting problems on the computer for the most part.
Yeah. I'd like to think as a parent, I would be fairly, and I like to think as a parent, I would be fairly open.
Yeah.
And from early on, uh, let them understand things like that.
Yeah.
And understand it the proper way.
Yeah. Have respect for all of that without it being taboo. Right? Yeah. Okay. I think I got the mic plugged back in. Can you guys still hear me? We had a little technical difficulty there for a minute.
Mike needed a reboot.
Yeah.
And like what I was saying. Okay. The microphone is censoring us now.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe that bump knocked something loose. We are 97 miles from the Kroger DC in Forest Park, Georgia, where we're dropping off our empty trailer.
85 miles from the Atlanta bypass, basically.
Crawfordville, Georgia, I-20 westbound, about mile marker 153.
Two 85 Atlanta bypass is exit 67.
Yeah, that's what Randy's taking.
Yep.
I just got some new weird chips in. Nervous to try them. What's the flavor, Michelle? See if I can show you guys Chester.
And me.
David. Chester. I see him. He's looking at me. Got his head tilted.
J-Dog! J-Dog!
Tilted the other way. You hear Daddy? Hi, Max.
What you doing, Mr. Dog?
What
Mr.
you
Jester?
say?
What you doing?
You silly mutt. Everyone wants to see you, silly. They all think you're cute. What do you say to that? Cute. What? Pet rest area next exit. Molly's food and fuel. Yeah. Food and fuel. That was up over on the overpass. That's cool.
Molly's truck stop.
Triple threats in Georgia. Where in Georgia? Triple threat. Michelle said one is called Bamba peanut butter puffs. The other one is seaweed. There it is. Maybe.
A green minivan in front of me.
Trying to get the front camera to come back up, Michelle. I keep losing one or more of the cameras.
You're kind of in technically middle of nowhere, Georgia. There's not a whole lot out here in this part of Georgia.
Yeah. There we go. Got all the cameras back. And having to depend on cell service and being moving and kind of going through the middle of nowhere, sometimes we lose one or more camera. And it's just momentarily. As soon as we can get the cell service back and get the cameras working again, we put it all back together again.
Steven, stay forward.
Okay. You guys want to see David for a minute while he's driving?
No.
No? David said no. There he is. Can't do it for long because he needs to see his mirror, and that blocks his mirror. Be right back. Need to get my son something to eat, but still have you running. Thank you, Michelle. Did she laugh?
Yeah. This guy is heavy.
Yeah.
He slows down quite a bit going up the hill, but
He's probably full.
Yep.
Corrosive?
Yep, 8 is corrosive.
Okay. Small, you're on camera. I love saying that.
And even though we don't all hazmat,
We do need to know what hazmat is what. So we know when we can't haul something.
exactly, we still have to know enough about it to be able to recognize what's hazmat and what's not.
Yep. And there goes the farter. I think that's the first time it's gone off. No? Okay. I just
You
missed
missed
it
a couple
earlier.
other.
Okay. Our truck has a lane departure system that warns us if we cross over the lane lines on either side. If David goes over the lane lines on my side, the sound that you just heard comes out of the speakers in my door. If he goes over the lane line on his side, then it comes out of the speakers in his door. If he has his turn signal on, the lane departure sound does not go off because he's letting everybody know he's changing lanes. It's a safety device in the truck, and we do have a button on the dash that we can hit and turn that warning off, but it only stays off for about 15 minutes.
He passed me once before.
Okay.
That's one of the Arkansas. Lisa
Okay.
J.
Yeah. Maybe he stopped somewhere.
She.
She.
That's the only reason I know that one is past me. Custom plates are easy to remember.
Yeah.
Like I was saying about the hazmat, you have to know what placard is what.
Yeah. And there's 9 classes, or
Yep.
yeah, it's 9.
hazard classes. The last one's called ORMD.
Yeah.
Other, other reportable material.
I don't remember what the D stands for.
Yeah, I don't remember what the D stands for either. Other reportable material. And Form D, even though it is a hazmat class, and technically most
Domestic transport only.
yeah,
Other regulated materials for domestic transport only. That's what it stands for.
okay. Almost all hazmat period, you must have a hazmat endorsement on your license to haul them, and there's more insurance requirements. Only hazardous materials. Form D is one that is somewhat exempt.
Hang on. Triple Threat. Y'all stay safe out there and chat with y'all soon. Thank you for hanging out with us, Triple Threat Firearms and Defense Inc. We appreciate you staying around and riding shotgun with Wolvespirit. We hope you enjoyed the trip, and we'll see you on the next ride. Don't forget to thumbs up if you haven't. Okay.
Because technically I can't haul Form D material.
You can if it's. You say you can?
I can't.
Okay.
Because the vast majority of what falls under Form D is stuff that 99% of people around the country would not consider as being a hazardous material. Perfect example. Hairspray,
Yep.
paint.
Yep. We have all of those. But you don't have a hazmat endorsement.
No. It's load for program. Rely on batteries that we
Yeah,
have some
batteries.
stuff. You know, your another one. Lighters.
Yeah.
I can actually haul a whole trailer load of little big lighters and be legal.
Do those not have a weight limit that you need the endorsement, or how does that work?
Even an overall gross amount. There's actually so little butane in each individual lighter. The actual amount of butane that's in the lighter is insignificant. It's probably less than, 20 pounds of
Okay.
actual butane.
So it's a hazmat item.
Mm-hmm.
It's an RMD,
Uh-huh.
but it's not enough of a hazmat item that has to be placarded,
That has to be placarded.
or that the driver needs the endorsement.
Right. If he doesn't have to be placarded, he doesn't need an endorsement.
So a whole trailer load of big lighters or paint.
Mm-hmm. Any of those items,
The paint's going to be heavy,
it's going to be heavy.
but there's not a
Yeah,
certain amount.
Yeah. Well, there is a certain amount, but it's based on what is hazardous in the material. The actual portion of the material that is hazardous is a very small portion.
Okay. That's confusing.
Uh-huh. Now,
And you have to know that,
uh-huh.
regardless if you have your hazmat or not.
Mhm. Now, a whole load of paint thinner would be a different animal.
Okay. So it completely depends on what the item or items is or are,
Mm-hmm.
and how much of the hazmat is in that item.
Yep.
That's
Because,
confusing.
because paint thinner in general is not a Form D item. It is a hazardous material.
Okay. And Form D is everything that doesn't fit in the other 8 classes.
Yeah, paint thinner is flammable.
Yeah. So that would be 4.
3 or 4.
I don't remember. Um,
It's a red placard with a flame on it.
yeah. Full hazmat. Um, 3. No, wait. Flammable liquid?
Yeah.
Yeah, flammable liquid is 3.
Yep.
And flammable solid is 4.
Yep.
This is the kind of stuff we have to know, regardless if it's saying the mic is disconnected again. It muted me. Yeah, it just did it. No, don't. I got it unmuted.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. If a cord is loose,
It's not loose up there.
and it's not loose here because I've messed with that. I might have a problem with the USB on the laptop where it keeps getting shook loose on these bumps, and it's saying the mic is disconnected and then mutes me. But the mic is still plugged in, so I don't know what's going on. Might have to take my laptop to Best Buy soon.
Yeah, we do have the extended warranty on it.
Yeah. I was saying that regardless if we have the hazmat endorsement or not, we still have to know and understand what items are under which hazmat class, so that we know if we can haul it, how much of an item we can legally haul without the hazmat endorsement, and not having to put hazmat placards on the trailer. And there's so many different things that we have to know as a truck driver when it comes to hazmat.
The simple segment for that is, at the very least, you have to know where to go to find the information.
Yeah. Google is a good tool just for a quick lookup. Because I searched for flammable hazmat. Yeah, I know. I searched on Google for flammable hazmat, and it came up with all the classes showing the different class numbers and what goes into each of those. But we also have a regulations book, the green one.
Actually, it's a different one.
Oh, it's a different one?
It's an orange book.
An orange book that lists all the hazmat classes and what kind of stuff is included in each of those classes.
Not only does it list all the hazmat classes, it lists all of the materials with their UN number, that 4-digit number you see on that placard on the trailer.
And I think it also lists the rules of each one, what can be combined with what on a trailer, how much of it you can haul without the endorsement and placards, all that in that one book.
And that's the thing. You have to know basically enough about that book, even though you don't have to have the hazmat endorsement. You have to know enough about that book to know where to find what you need to find in that book. So you still have to know that book.
Yeah.
That's why I find it so ironic that you have to know the book, but having to know the book doesn't get you your hazmat endorsement.
No. Because there's a lot more to get the endorsement. You have to do a background check.
You have to do a background check now.
And it's pretty in depth that they look.
Post 9/11, yes.
Yeah.
You actually have to get fingerprinted and submit your application to the Department of Homeland Security.
Yep. And overall, from what we've seen, hauling hazmat loads does not really pay well enough, for the most part, to make it worth going through all of that trouble. And there's also a written test you have to do.
Yep. After you're accepted by the Department of Homeland Security, then you have to go take a written test.
Yep.
And you have to pass it with 80% or better.
Yep. And, you know, there's certain loads that are hazmat that would pay pretty well, but getting onto those kind of contracts is even more difficult than getting the hazmat endorsement to begin with. Some of those that we've heard about are the military contracts, hauling ammunition, stuff like that.
If somebody came to me and told me that you have your hazmat endorsement, or you get your hazmat endorsement, I'll put you on this contract, and basically I will guarantee you 5 years of work and so much a week during that 5 years, regardless basically of how much work you do in that week.
You do it?
I would do it, especially if it was decent pay.
Yeah.
Which something like that would definitely be decent pay.
Would you say 10,000 to the truck a week, or 10,000 before the cut a week? Of course, we can't haul hazmat F2F regardless.
Right. Exactly.
So that would be something that we would have to go elsewhere or get our own authority to even
That's what
think
I'm
about.
saying. If
Yeah.
a company came to me and said they wanted to hire me to do this, and this is what they would pay me,
Yeah.
I would pretty much insist on about 1,000 a day minimum.
Okay. So
Guaranteed.
7,000 a week.
7,000 a week. That would be my minimum.
And being our own authority to do hazmat, we have to pay the insurance too. Which, huh? Yeah, the hazmat insurance is so expensive. That's one reason F2F does not do hazmat. Still trucking, sweet. I was in meetings. Paralife TV is back. Welcome back, Paralife. Yeah, we're still on the road. We've got about 75 miles left in our trip to Forest Park, Georgia. We are, well, I don't know. Exit 130, Greensboro, Georgia, on I-20 westbound still.
I think the minimum insurance requirement is $5 million.
$5 million?
Yep.
Holy crap.
It may be 10.
Yeah, no wonder F2F doesn't want to do it. Because we currently have $1 million in cargo insurance coverage. And the minimum, I think, right now is $750,000.
Yep.
And then the government's trying to get it bumped up to $2 million minimum.
Well,
Or they were.
it's not the government trying to do it.
But it's interest groups. They're trying to do that.
It's the insurance companies.
Yeah, insurance companies, so they can get more money.
Basically, yeah.
And I don't remember all the details, but I've read articles talking about this. Bumping our insurance minimum to $2 million is not going to solve the problem. It's not going to make everything safer. It's just the insurance companies get more money in their pocket. Right?
Well, two groups are both pushing for the higher insurance limits. Because you have a truck accident. Who's the first people? So the second people.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Yeah. Lawyers and insurance companies try and get more money.
The first responders are the first people involved.
Yeah. Should be.
Immediately following them, here's your lawyer.
Yep. And you see all these billboards along the freeway.
Truck accident?
Yeah, truck accident, call me. You don't pay unless we win. That kind of stuff.
And see, the thing is, particularly with these big insurance or big trucking companies, their insurance companies, they're self-insured.
Yeah.
They have a $1 million limitation on their liability. Well, in most cases. So they get sued. They lose the case for whatever reason. Guess how much they pay?
$1 million?
$1 million.
Yeah. Well, what about these nuclear work?
So they money. No.
The company goes out of business trying to pay it, and you're done.
The company goes out of business because the insurance company says, "Here, we'll pay the $1 million. We're dropping you. Good luck finding another insurance company."
Yeah.
And the company goes out of business because they can't pay the rest above what the insurance company will pay.
Yeah.
So, who's trying to get the limit raised from $1 million to $2 million?
Yep.
Because let's see, make money. Have you looked at what a lot of the people that are in Congress, what their degree
Yeah.
from college happens to be?
A lot of them are lawyers.
The vast majority of people who are in Congress, they got a degree in law.
Wait, rough bridge. Yeah.
And funny, if you look at what the actual degree is, you have your BS degree,
Yeah.
you have your MS degree, and then you have your PhD.
Yeah. Doctorate, yeah.
PhD is Doctor of Philosophy.
Okay.
That's what PhD stands for.
Okay.
Okay. Now, under the doctor, you have some specialty doctors. The one most everybody's familiar with, MD.
Yeah. Medical doctor. Right?
Yep. That's a PhD in medicine.
Hey, Joy Bless Life. Welcome in. Happy Memorial Day.
So instead of putting that one out there on everybody's paperwork and everything, you have a PhD M. Let's make that a little shorter. MD.
Mm-hmm.
Lawyers have the same thing. Their PhD is in jurisprudence. Is what it's called. It's PhD-J.
Okay.
Well, they shortened theirs up too. They're a JD.
Okay.
Their actual degree is a JD.
Okay.
Doctorate of Jurisprudence.
Okay.
Well, you know what JD stands for? Juvenile delinquent.
Yeah.
And of course, you got DDS,
Dentist.
Doctor of Dental Surgery. And there's not a lot of difference between the two that are basically the same thing. You have DDS and DMD.
Okay.
And it basically comes down to how the state wants to license them.
Okay.
Because almost all dentists, the way they get their degree, they get an MD to start with.
Yeah.
And then they get a specialty in dentistry. Now, some states, the way they require their degree, the dentist, when they go to medical school, can start their specialization right then and specialize in dentistry. That's the DDS. The other one, they have to actually go to medical school, get their full MD, do their MD residency, and then go back to school to specialize in dentistry.
Okay.
Because of the state's requirements. So, in my opinion, the DMD is a little better trained than a DDS, but not a whole lot.
Okay.
Arkansas is a DDS state, but you'll have both in Arkansas. There you go.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to turn my camera off for a few minutes. We can still see out the front windshield and side camera too. Be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Too much icy. Troy Bless Life asks, is this an RV or a truck? We are in a 2020 Freightliner Cascadia semi-truck. We are truck drivers. We do live ride with Wolvespirit live streams where you get to ride shotgun with us. You get to see me in one view. You get to see out the front windshield, and you get to see out the side passenger window. We travel the lower 48 states in the United States. We usually stay to the eastern half of the country.
And it's not a vet.
No, that's is that
I think it's a Ferrari.
Ferrari?
I'm not sure.
okay. That yellow car up there. Didn't get a good look at it.
Yeah. I saw the name, but it's in cursive.
Yeah.
And I couldn't so and it's not very bad. Now. Yeah, X speed, I'll let you over.
I hope you're still here, Joy Bless. I'm sorry I had to step away from the computer for a few minutes.
You're welcome.
We are about 54 miles from Forest Park, Georgia now. Madison, Georgia, about mile marker 110 on I-20 westbound.
42, 43 miles from Wolvespirit for Atlanta.
Okay. The I-285 loop.
Yep. As we said at the beginning, Atlanta doesn't like trucks.
Yeah.
Except in very few instances, you cannot get anything
Got you
over 6
playing
wheels.
but editing.
Huh?
Joy Bless Life said, got you playing but editing.
Okay. In any vehicle over 6 wheels, you cannot go inside the loop in Atlanta.
Unless you're delivering or picking up within the loop.
Even these guys technically are not supposed to
Yeah.
go inside the loop unless they live there or going to someplace specific inside the loop.
They can't just go through town.
They cannot go through town. I've seen a bunch of them do it, and I honestly don't think they ever really enforce that for RVs and such.
Yeah.
The way the law reads, if you're over 6 wheels, you're not supposed to be inside the loop.
Even bobtails.
Yep.
After we're done with the stream today, I need to get going on editing some videos.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I just did a little bit of that left. It's half melted.
We've been working on these almost 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, whatever backup was clear they were. Now the back 53 miles, 58 minutes.
Okay. You okay, Joshua? Oh, okay. There he is. Oh. Jada! And we lost the front camera again.
No, just J-Dog right now. So.
There it is. Alright, there we go. Now you guys can see Chester.
Not real well. It's mostly on you.
Well, he is It's right there. I put my camera full screen. Hey, Carol's Creative Corner, welcome in.
J-Dog, what you doing?
He's tilting his head.
Yeah.
Everybody likes seeing you, silly mutt.
Yep. Like you seeing acting like a nut.
Carol's Creative Corner said safe travels. Thank you. Don't forget the thumbs up, guys, and share the stream out if you can. We'd really appreciate it. We'd like to get more people riding shotgun with us. It's Jester. Jester, like court jester. Right, Jester?
You can call me whatever you want as long as you give me food.
Yep. Food and treats. He's very treat motivated. Aren't you, Mutt? You love your treats and your toys, your squeakies.
Where's your squeaky?
It's under your seat again. Back corner. Yep, that's it. Oh, you see it.
Okay.
Here's one of the squeakies he got in a recent bark box. We actually opened live here last week.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that with him on camera.
His reaction.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll be back to you. David wanted to show his reaction to the squeaky. Yep. There it is. Tilting his head. You heard the squeaker. He's looking at it.
Squeaky toy. You want that?
Daddy, I want my squeaker.
Well, you get it in a little while, Mr. Dog.
He's tilting his head. Daddy, I want it now. And Carol shared us out. Thank you. Carol Live TV, I'm headed out for a bike ride, gang. Nice chatting and listening in today. Until next time. Thank you, Paralife TV, Life as a Paraplegic. I appreciate you hanging out. We hope you enjoyed the trip, and we'll see you on the next ride. Don't forget the thumbs up if you haven't already. Carol's Creative Corner is heading to Washington, D.C. tomorrow for a week. Cool, what are we going to do there?
Yeah.
We've actually delivered twice within the D.C. loop, which is very unusual as a truck driver. Enjoy a blessed life. Have a blessed day. Time. Take care of our husky. She's talking to me and finish eating. I love huskies. I wish we could get one. Yeah. Unfortunately, Jester won't accept another dog, so he'll be the only dog for a while. Carol's Creative Corner is going to visit with her husband's sister. Do you ever head up north New England? Sometimes, rarely. Past Pennsylvania, like up into New York, Connecticut, and beyond, we usually don't. It doesn't pay enough. And right now, fuel prices are ridiculous, and there's shortages on fuel. So we're not looking to get up that way anytime soon. And we're also on a dedicated route right now, basically from Garden City, Savannah area, Georgia, to Cookeville, Tennessee, and then back down to Savannah area. And we're kind of staying on in that general area.
Ahead.
Georgia, Tennessee, North and South Carolina, a little bit of Florida, a little bit of northern Florida. Hey, Josie's Place, welcome in.
Probably been doing that for the next 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, probably. We're trying to get a little more of a reliable revenue stream for a while so we can build up our savings again. On the spot market, with me booking the rates and negotiating the prices with the brokers, I wasn't getting the kind of prices that we were a few months ago, and then the fuel prices being over $5 a gallon, and in some places over $6. It's just crazy right now. But we're working with a couple of guys that have relationships built up with a few brokers so that they can, use that relationship to get the good rates. And then they have that dedicated route from Garden City, Georgia to Cookeville, Tennessee that is a set amount of money each time. Guys, don't forget the thumbs up and share the stream out if you can. We would really appreciate it. We'd love to get more people riding shotgun with Wolvespirit.
Trucks don't get crowded.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know how many we had earlier. Over 20. Right after Super Chat rated us. One of the biggest audiences we've had.
Yeah.
We'd love to get that many, regularly throughout the stream.
Love to have enough people that even though somebody doesn't stay for the whole stream, a lot of people won't stay for the whole stream. We can consistently have 20 or 30 people at any given time during the entire stream.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
Carol's Creative Corner heading to the shower to get ready for bingo with Johnny.
Bingo!
Cajun, Return Cajun, I can't remember his channel name. I think that's who she's talking about. Michelle, I'm waiting for you guys to come to San Antonio. Yeah, Texas is one of those places that's it's not really paying well enough for loads right now. Getting in is one thing, getting out is another. Or getting out pays well, but getting in doesn't.
Yeah.
It's one way pays well, the other not.
Yeah.
Maybe after this 2 or 3 months we're doing this dedicated over in Georgia, Tennessee area, we'll go back to me booking the loads and hopefully things will be better.
Right now, this is supposed to be the best part of the country as far as rates go for Grab.
Yeah, Cajun Roots Reseller. That's what it was.
Okay.
That's Johnny. I've been going to some of his live streams the last few weeks. There goes the farter again.
Velvet, watch yourself.
Yeah, excuse you, Velvet. I can't remember everybody's channel names and everything like Kevin from Super Chat does. I don't know how he does it.
It's better.
David's over here burping.
Remember.
I haven't been to his bingo lives yet.
Lexington, back in Tennessee now.
Got a list starting of people that want to meet us. Chris, Brainstorm Challenges in Dothan, Alabama. Weehaw with Robin in Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
Lainey, number one Be Yourself 320. She's in Connecticut somewhere. Trying to get the cameras to come back up. There we go.
Covington Municipal Airport.
Okay. We're in Memphis now.
Yep. Do that planet. Good size. Thing over here. It's 30 miles to the loop.
Yeah. We got about 36 miles to the Kroger DC in Forest Park, Georgia. Randy's saying Covington, Georgia, about mile marker 92 on I-20 westbound.
Just about past the 91.
Okay.
Sam's time is back in red.
Wait, got another backup.
37 miles, 44 minutes. Not much of one, but a
Yeah.
little bit. Miles an hour, this guy's got a big tire. Exactly. I have her turned off.
What?
I have her turned off.
Oh,
I couldn't reach the switch to hit my signal. I would expect her to go off.
okay. I think he had a tire problem. Not sure.
I don't think he was sure either. He was looking at his car.
Like, how did that happen?
He was like, what's the problem? You know that round thing? You see that little flat spot on it? That's not supposed to be there. It's only flat on one side, use the other side.
Yeah.
Speed limit reduced ahead.
Basically getting close to the metro.
Okay.
Okay. Backup is gone again.
Okay, that's good.
And I think supposedly right here she's got an accident posted. Right there.
Yeah. That's a dead deer.
Probably for Texas.
Okay. What? Oh, yeah. Or Memorial Day.
And generally just Memorial Day itself, they don't do half-staff flags.
Okay, I don't know.
She's said reduce speed ahead, I'm still showing 70.
Yeah, there's the
Sign
70
says
times.
70. Randy,
Yeah, she does that a lot. She still shows 70.
well, that's what's confusing about her. She'll tell you reduce speed ahead, and she doesn't do it.
Yeah.
So I think they've updated the speed limit as far as what it shows,
Yeah.
but they haven't removed the alert for 65.
Miami County doesn't update their maps.
Yeah.
One of the things I dislike about them the most. They don't update the visual on speed limit or the actual speed limit or the maps, the roads, the truck acceptable routes. They don't update any of that.
Yeah. Well, you did get a quote-unquote map information update.
Yeah, what was it updating? We haven't seen any of that.
Well, I think some of what got updated was stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe. But it's still showing or telling us that there's a reduced speed limit when it shouldn't, because there isn't.
Right. They only fixed half of it.
Yeah. Okay. Did you see the back of the cab?
Didn't really see the back of the cab, but saw a lot of the side and so forth.
There's a lot of aftermarket on that truck.
Yeah.
And the back of the cab, it was cut out for a window, but in the shape of, I don't know which one, the Auto bots or the Decepticon.
Okay.
Transformers. That was cool looking.
Google Transformers emblems.
Huh?
Google Transformer emblems.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to tell. What?
Emblems.
Yeah, I don't know which one it was. I didn't get that good of a look at it.
Okay.
Um,
Conyers.
which one's which?
Pardon me for a sec.
No. Okay, so the Autobots have the square chin.
That's what I was saying. Decepticons have the pointy.
Yeah. And I don't remember which one it was.
If he's true to form, he better have had the Autobot symbol.
Yeah.
Suburbs.
We are currently in Conyers, Georgia, one of the suburbs of Atlanta, about mile marker 82 on I-20 westbound. Yeah, there's the sheriff. Rockdale County. That's the county we're in. We are about 25, 26 miles from the Kroger DC. And a lot of the customers don't like having video done. What? Tennessee?
No,
What?
I'm in front of him.
Another cop. Okay.
Same looking vehicle.
He's pulling somebody over. Or, okay, that white car.
Maybe.
I think so. Yep. Look at that. Jeez.
Talk about your instant karma. I didn't see him doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
Speed limit 70. He's doing about 70.
Something. That sucks. Oh, you saw it live? Both of them?
Both of them.
Oh, wow. Maybe they were looking for
Maybe
him.
they were looking for him.
You saw it live here on Wolvespirit Productions. Somebody get pulled over for who knows what.
Uh-huh.
That was interesting.
Uh-huh.
Debris. No, it's a mark on the road.
Yep.
That was debris.
Yep.
But anyway, we're
As we were in the process
Yeah.
of doing.
as I was in the process of getting to, we're going to go ahead and cut off the stream here because there's another one on this side. A lot of the shippers and receivers and places that we go to pick up or deliver or whatever, they don't like having videos taken on their property. A lot of them have signs of no recordings taken and stuff like that, no pictures. So we're going to go ahead and cut off the stream here. We're right around 25 miles away. And we hope you guys enjoyed the trip. Don't forget to thumbs up, share out the stream, and if you're watching this replay, leave us a comment. Let us know what your favorite part of this live ride with Wolvespirit was. Where you would like to see us go in the future. Maybe we can work that out. Just let me know what you're doing for Memorial Day. That's what today is. Honoring the fallen, those that have served and died while serving, to give us the freedoms that we enjoy. If you're not already, make sure you subscribe and smash that bell icon. And right before we go ahead and cut off the stream, let's have a moment of silence to honor those fallen. Thank you, everyone. We appreciate you hanging out with us, and we hope you enjoyed this trip, and we will see you on the next ride.